I grew up in a small town of 800 people where all of my family lived within an arm's reach of each other. Sundays were spent running between my grandparents' house and my great-grandparents' house. If I wanted an ice cream cone, there wasn't a McDonald's or a Baskin-Robbins, so I went to the local nursing home. I would go to the kitchen, get my ice cream cone, and find a place to eat it. I always looked for the man in a wheelchair with gray hair and one leg to sit with. He would smile, talk to me, and try to steal my ice cream. I visited the birds and the ladies who sang with them on my way out. When I wanted a job at 16, it was an easy choice to go to work with my mom and aunt at the nursing home. Later, I left the nursing home and ended up working with a group of troubled youth at a residential treatment center. I watched them struggle without any positive adults in their lives except staff. At the same time, I needed to take a part-time position at a long-term care facility nearby. There, I saw adults whose lives had been interrupted, left to face challenges and time alone. So I loaded the boys up in vans for the first visit. I was nervous and a little anxious. I watched the troubled boys try to connect to the residents. One boy hid behind the door the entire time, but the others sat close to hear the stories being read. As the boys said their goodbyes, I saw a woman's chest rise and fully exhale. She had a distant look in her eyes. In the activity room with empty tables, she told me about her own children and how she wondered how they were doing halfway across the country without their mother. Each week, I watched the boys and residents slowly change, laughing, scolding, joking, and smiling. The boy behind the door eventually came out, though it took 3 weeks. I hear the boys being invited to the big holiday meal and a firm reminder to wear your nice clothes and don't be late. I didn't realize how much a relationship they had formed until they asked to exchange gifts for the holidays. The boys knew exactly what to get each of them: beads and a cross necklace for Sarah, a pocket watch and Bronco slippers for Alan, a 12-pack of Diet Coke, and a puzzle for Emily. Just like I used to do with my grandparents.